crack, like the wheels of justice turning slowly. He's absolutely right. When we get this dog and pony show over with, he's guilty. Let's get on with the agony, get it over with.
Daddy, we haven't even heard all the evidence yet.
Not you two, kid. Well, I could expect it of Katrina, maybe even Ted, but how about you're on our side?
I am on your side. It's just that our lives aren't on the line. Warren's is. So let's just let the wheels of justice grind at their own pace, okay?
Mr. Hunt, you stated early on in your testimony that in the aftermath of the fight, you overheard the defendant, Warren Lockridge, make a threat on Mason Capwell's life.
That's correct.
Was this an offhand remark? Did he say it jokingly?
No, he said it like he meant it.
Did you report the threat to the police?
No.
Why not?
Well, people say a lot of things when they're angry. You don't always take them literally.
But you just stated that it was your interpretation that he intended to make good on the threat.
Well, maybe that wasn't my exact interpretation at the time.
You also testified that you found a gun on the defendant's person that night.
That's right.
And you further stated that you saw him reach into his pocket. Now, did you, in fact, retrieve the gun from that pocket?
From that pocket, no.
What was in that pocket?
A check.
A wedding present from Minx Lockridge to her grandson, the defendant, to deliver to the bride and groom, just as he claimed.
That doesn't alter the fact that he was still carrying a concealed weapon.
But that's hardly conclusive proof that he had any intention of using it. One last question, Mr. Hunt. What do the names Carlo DiNapoli, Saul Ginsberg, and Pee Wee Hester mean to you?
They're former business associates.
Your Honor, I object on the grounds of relevancy.
What is your point, Mr. Sanford?
The point, Your Honor, is to place the witness's credibility in its proper perspective.
I'll allow it, but be brief.
These, business associates, you work with them where?
Vegas.
Las Vegas. Do they still reside there?
I don't know. I don't keep tabs on them.
Oh, well, then, by all means, let me bring you up to date. Carlo DiNapoli is in the state pen serving a 7-year stretch for tax evasion. Mr. Ginsberg is in the cell next door doing time for racketeering charges. And Mr. Hesser is in Leavenworth pending an appeal on extortion and murder. Exactly, what business were you in together, Mr. Hunt?
The ownership and operation of casinos. I had no idea at the time they were involved in anything illegal, and if I had, I would...
Thank you, Mr. Hunt. I have no further questions.
The witness may step down. We'll have a 10-minute recess, after which the prosecution will call its final witness, Ms. Cassandra Benedict Lockridge.
Mrs. Raymond, are you here to sit on the gawker's block, or are you actually going to take part in the proceedings?
Neither. I intend to perch in the front row like Madame Defarge, knitting away.
Tell me, does Warren's name appear on your yarn? Nothing would please me more than to learn that you're actually volunteering as a witness for the prosecution.
Whether or not I'm called to testify is hardly up to me now, is it?
No, I suppose not. No. But given the fact that you and Warren are on the apparent outs, and considering the fact of his betrayal of you, it would seem fitting that you'd be accorded the privilege of hammering the final lethal nail into his coffin.
From what I gather, you don't need any testimony, Mason. Anyway, it could prove to be a double-edged sword. There was, after all, a time when I maintained Warren was innocent. And that could work against you if it came up in court.
And we wouldn't want that to happen, now would we? Any more than we want it made a matter of public record that a mere short while ago, there was nothing you wanted more in the world than to see me dead. With very, very good reason.